Hey y'all, it's Marcia from Pretty Girls with Curls. Welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my last video, then you know that I am going to be incorporating a hair growth challenge into my YouTube channel. I'm going to have a series of videos showing you what I've been doing over the years to grow my hair back. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have big chopped my hair several times. This will be my third time letting my hair grow after a big chop. I actually kept my hair short like this for the last 2 years and now I'm like over it. I'm finally letting my hair grow back. And I'm going to be showing you all the tips and tricks that I did over the years to grow my hair back fast and healthy and all that good stuff. So before I begin showing you my regimens, again this is going to be a series of videos, but before I jump into that, I kind of want to give you guys an intro sharing my 10 tips on how to grow your hair. Now you kind of need to follow these tips before you even think about trying these hair growth regimens. So that's why I want to give you this first so that we can get this out of the way before we begin jumping into all the fun stuff. Let's get into these tips. So products you use are like the key to hair growth. You don't want to just jump into any type of natural hair product just because it says it's for natural hair. Doesn't mean that it's gonna work for you, doesn't mean that it's a good product. So what you want to do is make sure you read the ingredients on the back of the label. For the most part, I usually just look for shampoos. I look for the ingredients in shampoos mostly. I haven't really had issues, well I probably have had a few issues when I first went natural trying to find the perfect products that didn't dry my hair out. Now I can pretty much tell which products are really good. I like to use creamy moisturizers and things like that, but when it comes to shampoos, I think that's probably my most concern. I usually try to stay away from sulfate. I will only use a sulfate shampoo when I need to cleanse my hair. So if I've been using a lot of product and I have a lot of product buildup, sulfate shampoos can usually completely get rid of all that gunk and build up on my hair and scalp and give me a clean start to my week. So I may use a sulfate shampoo maybe once a month, maybe once every few months. It just depends on how bad my hair needs it. There are some all-natural shampoos that can do the same thing as a sulfate shampoo, which is completely cleanse the hair, but they usually don't work for me. So when I need that good deep cleanser, I will go to a sulfate shampoo. Other than that, I love my sulfate-free shampoos, and that's probably the only key ingredient that I really look for in my products. But make sure you're using good products. You don't want to just pick up anything off the shelf that says for natural hair. Tip number 2, speaking of shampoos and conditioner. Shampoo your hair and condition your hair at least once a week. The max maybe every other week. Don't try to keep your hair dirty thinking that you keep your hair dirty it's going to grow fast. I used to do that when my hair was relaxed and it actually seemed like it worked, but I don't know. But I wouldn't dare do that natural because having natural hair, your hair needs a lot more TLC. So you want to have at least once a week, or like I said, every other week of a wash day, just to keep your hair and scalp cleansed. You want to have a cleansed scalp for hair growth. If your scalp is dirty, your hair is not going to grow much at all. It's going to take its precious time. When you're shampooing your hair, make sure you use warm water. Never use hot water. Warm water. Again, hot water can damage your hair, so just stay away from it. And you want to make sure you're using a conditioner. A conditioner will add moisture and the nutrients that you need back into your hair that shampoo may have just stripped out. So make sure you condition your hair after you shampoo, and when you rinse out your conditioner, you're going to rinse it out with cool water just to lock in that moisture. And my tip number 3 is to deep condition your hair. Again, sometimes I'll skip my conditioner and go straight into a deep conditioner. Just depends on how I feel, if I'm in a rush and things like that. So if I do skip my conditioner, I will go into a deep conditioner. Now deep conditioners are pretty much just thicker conditioners that help to penetrate the hair shaft. And unlike a regular conditioner, you're going to leave a deep conditioner longer on your hair. So you may have some that range from 3 to 5 minutes. You may have some that are 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, and so on. Never use the product, or never use the deep conditioner longer than it anticipates. So if it says to use it for a certain amount of time, use that product, just set a timer and use that product for that amount of time. If you put it in too long, you may find some dryness, and again, that's damaging your hair, and you're gonna find yourself having to trim your hair, and that's gonna interfere with the length that we're trying to retain. Number 4 is to use creamy moisturizers. A lot of people think that oil is a moisturizer. Oil is not a moisturizer. So try to look for a very creamy moisturizer. One that is really gonna penetrate. One of my favorites is Shea Moisture's Curly Enhancing Smoothie. I mentioned that one in several of my videos, and it helps my hair to stay moisturized for like a good week or a week and a half. It will hold me up until my next wash day, like seriously. So make sure you're using a moisturizing product after you shampoo and condition your hair. My tip number 5 is to switch up your hair products. Like I just mentioned, the Shea Moisture Curly Enhancing Smoothie is like my all-time favorite, but I don't use it every single wash day. I may use that one week, and then the next week I'll use something else, and I may come back to my Shea Moisture the following week. So I'll just switch up products from time to time. You don't have to switch it up that often. I would mostly recommend every few months to switch up a product. Switch up your shampoos, your conditioners, switch up your moisturizing products. Just switch it up. If you are using the same product over and over again year after year, it's probably no longer working for you and you're wondering why. You have to switch it up, guys. Try to find a good 2 favorite products. I know it's easier said than done. It took me a long time to find favorite products. I have like a good handful of favorite now, maybe a good top 10 at this point, but try to find at least a good 2 and then get rid of one for a good few months and then come back to it later. My next tip is to do protective styles. Now with protective styles, you don't have to necessarily put extensions and weaves and all those things in your hair that you won't be able to get to your hair at the end of the day. I prefer a protective style that I can do some manipulation to my hair every single night. So I may go to something like turbans. When my hair gets long enough, I'm gonna do puffs, and I'm gonna do my favorite are like French braids and French twists and things like that. I like to be able to touch my natural hair at the end of the day. So it is okay to do protective styles such as faux locks, box braids, sew-ins and things like that, but do it in moderation. I wouldn't just put that in my hair for months at a time, take it out, put it right back in. I know for some people it can grow their hair. Many of us who have scalp issues, tender scalp, I have very tender scalp. If I did that, my hair would be just fragile. I would have no hairline. So I know what works for me. Kind of just know what works for you as well. But again, I would mostly recommend, if you have natural hair, to just try to do a style that you can get to your natural hair every single night so that you can give it some TLC before you go to bed. So try those low manipulation styles like the puffs, the braids. When I say braids, I usually do like just I'll part my hair in the middle and I'll just braid my hair back like that, and I'll just connect it in the back. Those are my favorite. Like, those help my hair grow so fast. I actually have another video explaining how that hairstyle helped my hair grow too. But as soon as my hair gets long enough, I will be going back to my braids, and it is a lifesaver, and it's easy just to get up and go to work the next day, not having to really deal with your hair and things like that. So it's not the cutest style, but it helps your hair to grow, okay? And my next tip is to oil your scalp. Again, oil is not a moisturizing product, so you would never just want to shampoo, condition your hair, and throw some oil and go about your day. No, you want to make sure that you have shampoo, conditioner, your moisturizing product, and then you can seal in that moisture with oil. Now you can also oil your scalp, which is what I mostly do. I actually make my own hair oil. I have a shop online if you want to check it out. I have it below in the description box, but it's at my website, prettygirlswithcurls.com. So what I usually do is just apply my oil to my scalp, massage the oils. Sometimes I like to heat the oils over the stove and just kind of have it a little warm, and I'll take a cotton ball and I'll apply it to my scalp. I'm going to show y'all that in another video, but it feels amazing. I've been doing that for years, and I definitely feel like it helps my hair grow. It also helps with getting rid of dandruff and dry scalp. So yes, try to use an oil apply it maybe 2-3 times a week. You don't have to do it every single day, it's up to you. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that one a little further in another video. Next tip is to trim your hair. Make sure you're trimming your hair. I know it is so hard to just let go of your hair that you just saw grow. It seems like it took forever to grow and you have to cut it off, but at the same time, trimming your hair will help your hair, not to help it grow, but to help you maintain that length. So if you are not trimming your hair, your split ends are going to just, if my hair was right here and I had some damage, broken ends, and I decide I'm not going to trim my hair, so my split ends are going to just rise until it gets wherever, and then it's going to just break off. So you're better off just cutting those split ends right there and getting rid of them before they become a huge problem. You'll find yourself cutting a lot more hair than you anticipated. So trim your hair regularly. I usually trim my hair every 3 to 4 months. Usually every 4 months, but it just depends. It depends on if you're following these tips. It depends on how well you're keeping your hair up and how much TLC you're giving your hair. And curly hair tends to split even faster than relaxed hair, so we really need to be careful with our curly strands, our kinky strands. They need a lot of love. They need their proper trims. So make sure, guys, make sure y'all doing y'all trims, okay? Just suck it up and let it go. Next tip is to stay away from heat, like completely if you can. If you have to put your heat on your hair, make sure it's in moderation. I mean, like every few months, like once every few months. There's no way I'm going to be putting heat on my hair once a week or once a month, because just one little episode of a heat can completely damage your hair, damage your curl pattern. We don't want to deal with that and having to start all over. It's just a mess. So just stay away from heat if you can. Using heat won't stop your hair from growing, but you may find yourself needing more trims by using it. And again, more trims means that you're not maintaining that length. And my last tip is to drink water, which is like a no-brainer, but you have to start from the inside for this hair to grow out, right? If you're not drinking your water, your hair is probably dry. So make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're drinking at least 6 to 8 ounces of water a day, if not more. Try to get some exercise in there too. Exercise helps eliminate stress. Stress can stop your hair from growing. And with exercise, all you need is about 20 minutes per workout. I tend to exercise longer than that, but 20 minutes is pretty much all you need. And just to throw in some bonus tips in there for your hair growth, make sure you're using a satin pillowcase at night. And you can also use a satin scarf and a satin pillowcase at the same time. Sometimes I just sleep with my satin pillow. Honestly, it just depends on my mood. And then I'm pregnant, so I'm super hot and I don't like anything on me. So sleeping with just a satin pillowcase helps me out. I don't have any breakage, any frizziness. Is usually like a-okay, at least at this length. When it gets a little longer, things might change. Use a t-shirt instead of towels to dry your hair. Using a t-shirt will stop that friction as opposed to just using a towel. A towel can cause your hair to be really frizzy, and using a towel over and over again for your wash day, eventually you're going to be causing yourself more split ends. So just try to use a t-shirt instead of that towel. And my last bonus tip is to stay away from bleach. I've had some bleach experiences where my hair was so actually my last big chop, my hair was bleached and my hair was so damaged I had to big chop. I was forced to big chop. So it wasn't for that bleach, the last experience I would probably have super long hair right now. But yeah, it completely killed my hair, and my hair is just now finally getting to a good healthy point. So I will never go back to bleach. So if you can, eliminate it at all costs. Alright, so that's all my hair tips for now. Again, we're about to start into the fun stuff of the hair growth challenge, but make sure you're following these tips first before you even try to do the regimens that I'm going to be sharing with you all. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below and tell me what your hair goals are. Do you plan on letting your hair grow long? Do you prefer to just keep the short natural hair look but just going for a more healthy routine, just let me know, because if you are keeping your hair short, you can still follow the regimens that I'm going to be sharing with you. So this is for hair health and hair growth and more, okay? So yeah, I'm going to see you all in my next video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.